Hey, everybody. Let me see if I can get this going, this tune going. Hang in there for a second. It's 2024, another Impact Report. New year, same Trevor. Trevor Nelson, HGA Fundraising. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in to the first Impact Report of 2024. I hope everyone had a lovely holiday season with you and yours. I love New Year's. I'm a forward thinker and really like turning the page on things and moving on. Not because I don't like to dwell on what's behind us. I don't spend a lot of time in the rearview mirror, so to speak, mostly through the windshield, if you know what I mean. So very excited to share this first Impact Report of 2024. Before I do, Bailey, hit the music. Hey, everybody. Wanted to share some things from 2023 and what we're doing at HGA for 2024. I don't know if y'all know this. We don't spend a lot of time talking about it, as a matter of fact, but we offer trips and experiences that you can use at your fundraising events, silent auction, live auction, raffles, special prizes, things like that. As mentioned, don't spend a lot of time talking about this on most of our podcasts, but we're going to take this week to talk about best sellers from 2023 and what I'm projecting and we're projecting as a company and as a team to be the best sellers in 2024. So this is really fun for us because we're in the trips and experiences business, and we book all of our own travel and experiences for donors that would buy items at your events. And we've got some very, very interesting data. I hope this isn't too much of a shock to folks. If it is, yeah, we can't make this up. Travel, trips and experiences, folks moving abroad, the rubber band snapped back dramatically in 2022 and 2023 to an astonishing rate, as a matter of fact. And also raising money with trips and experiences, especially abroad, raised a tremendous amount of money for thousands and thousands of nonprofits all across the United States at their fundraising events. Oh, they can also be used online as well. So make sure you take note of that. Really, really clever idea there to raise some money online. But trips and experiences best sellers that we noticed over 2023 and what we're projecting into 2024. We're going to double down, quadruple down, as a matter of fact, on trips and experiences. But in no particular order, Tuscany was one of our best sellers. We had a villa for 6 and a Tuscany trip for 2 adults to northern Italy with some really, really nice experiential wine and cooking and dinner experiences involved and included. And that proves a point as well. The Tuscany Villa for 6 was such a hot seller and raised so much money. We can go on and on about different practical live auction results that we saw with the Tuscany Villa for 6. You know, we've talked about it a few times where it sold 10 times for $10,000 at a particular event. We have a Tuscany Villa for 10 that sold 10 times for $12,000 in the live auction. Super, super cool. You might ask, oh, it sold 10 times. By the way, these are items that can be sold multiple times in a live auction or silent auction setting. If you have any questions about that or how consignment opportunities work, just reach out to me, Trevor at hgafundraising.com. You can email me directly, or you can go to hgafundraising.com and click on the free coaching button, and we can spend a half hour to an hour talking about it, or you can meet with someone from our team about that as well if I'm not available. So it proved the point that folks are wanting to not only travel abroad and internationally, but a lot of folks are wanting to travel in groups. I, for one, almost always travel in a group of 2 couples or a family of 4 to, gosh, up to 7 or 8 people at any given time. So that's kind of like right in my wheelhouse. I don't think that I'm an outlier. As a matter of fact, the data is proving from 2023 that I'm not an outlier, and folks are really craving the opportunity to travel together. And so Tuscany was definitely the one that really was number one for us as a company and the number one revenue generator for nonprofits that we have the pleasure and the opportunity to work with. Another item that sold like gangbusters, Dublin, Ireland. So a couple of European items right off the bat. Bordeaux, France was a huge seller for us. Lovely. Once again, both experiences include tours and stuff like that, and in disparate parts of Europe. So Dublin, we had Bordeaux, France, Porto, Portugal. So northern Portugal, Porto, the home of port wine, as a matter of fact. Another really, really hot seller, doesn't break the bank, easy to get to from the United States, and a lovely, lovely town. If you have the opportunity to go to Portugal, you'll absolutely adore it. Lovely country, a lot of music, a lot of great food, a lot of great architecture, right there on the coast. And that item itself, for us at least, includes a boat tour and a lot of really cool stuff around the city as well. So that was a big seller. And then we have some really awesome international, if you're noticing a trend here, a lot of international packages, international beach destinations. Now, our beach destinations are all inclusive, which means they include all meals, drinks, gratuities, alcohol, non motorized activities, and they're all on beach front properties. The items that sold the most in 2023 and will continue to do so, we think, in 2024. Costa Rica will be a huge seller. Cabo San Lucas and Los Cabos, always a big seller, will continue to be so. We have Puerto Vallarta. I was just actually in Puerto Vallarta over the holidays. Amazing, amazing beaches, amazing people, very easy to get to as well. And then we have the Caribbean. And when I say Caribbean, I know that's a very broad interpretation, but for us, we give donors the opportunity to travel to Cancun, the Riviera Maya, and also the Dominican Republic to Punta Cana. So the Caribbean is actually our best selling item of those beach destinations. We happen to think that Costa Rica is probably going to really take off in 2024. And we have a really cool villa experience for 10 and that all inclusive experience for 2 or 4 people as well. Moving forward, we're going to be adding some really cool European destinations that will be ready this week, as a matter of fact, for public consumption, for raising money. And we'll have Copenhagen, Denmark, beautiful city, amazing architecture, amazing food. And we'll also have Amsterdam, which is known for so many wonderful things. Once again, food, huge tourist attraction, ton to do, lovely city. We're going to add Barcelona, Spain, and also Vienna, Austria. Not together necessarily, but those are different destinations that we're going to add for 2024 because we think the appetite to travel to Europe is not going to waver. It's going to continue. And we also, as I've mentioned, notice the opportunity to raise a tremendous amount of money with European and international destinations. You can just raise more than you can typically with domestic destinations, or at least that's the data that we have and what we found. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that our the only best-selling destination, domestic destination of our top 10 of 2023 was our Kentucky bourbon experience, which is really, really cool. Bourbon tastings, of course, great hotel stay. We include a dinner as well. And that's a really cool item and always has been and could really fit nicely in anyone's silent auction, live auction, raffle, or online auction. But it was the only domestic destination that snuck its way into our top 10 bestsellers of 2023. So just some good food for thought there. And once again, realize that these items, especially with ours, can be sold more than once. And they fit very, very nicely into any live auction, silent auction, online auction, or raffle or prize drawing that you have at your event. Once again, if you have any questions about that, email me directly. It's good to meet you. Trevor at hgafundraising.com. That's Trevor at hgafundraising.com. Or you can just go to our website, hgafundraising.com. Click on the free coaching button. We'll be happy to spend a half hour to an hour with you talking about items. Hey, listen, they could be about our items. They could be about items that you're getting donated and the best place to put them. If their trips and experiences like a real rock and boat ride, for instance, donated item from a board member, a committee member, or someone that cares about your organization, or you have someone with like a really crazy home, crazy awesome home, and you hire a private chef because maybe they have a wine cellar at their home and you could put together a really nice dinner or something like that. We love talking about those kinds of experiences because those do sell really, really well in addition to travel experiences at live auctions, silent auctions, raffles, and on online as well. So happy to talk about any of those kinds of items under the sun because in 2024, we're keeping score. We are here to help you raise more money more than ever before. Our team is well rested from the holidays and super, super excited about what's coming in 2024. Can't wait to help. We're happy to help, as a matter of fact. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate you tuning in to another Impact Report, and we'll see you all next week.